Hello everyone, hello! Cesare here with some more Final Fantasy XIV. Joining us is of course Mira. We have Bob Dole out. Look at this chocobo fuck. He is amazing specimen. We have our our lesser panda, which is just a red panda, just hanging off my shoulder, looking cute. But today we're gonna pick a new pet. And today we get Midgard Sommer. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're here in Il Mheg, where we found out about Minfilia in the previous episode, where she was being taken by Yulmore. So we had to go on a rescue trip where somehow Ranjit happened to be strong enough to take out all of the scions that were there, plus the entire Crystarium Guard, because apparently they have a Warrior of Light equivalent, except not. He's apparently stronger than us too, so. Anyway, so we fled to the fairy kingdom where Yulmore doesn't fuck with. Apparently they don't fuck with the fairies. Upon getting to Yulmore, well, they decided to trap us in their spell and lead us to their village of Il Mheg. So here we are. Hey Thancred, what's going on, dude? Well, here we are, yet the Pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun. In which case... Now, there is a variety of plant native to these parts with a distinctive furrowed tip. Looking grass is its name, so called because it can be used to spy pixies, believe it or not. I'll explain how I know all of this later, but first I need you to help me find some. Oh, if a voice calls to you, under no circumstances should you respond. You will only subject yourself to further mischief. He beats you in a cutscene. Oh, kinda. He does an attack that knocks you down, and then Thancred comes in to try and fight him and gets beat as well. You search the scrub, but find nothing resembling looking grass. Suddenly a voice rings out. Greetings, mortal. What is your name? Oh, you don't have a name? How very, very sad. I could have had so much fun with it. Your voice is calling to me, Thancred. Should I not answer to it? Nope. It might not be Thancred. Hey there, Allison. Oh, Midgard Sommer's on my shoulder now. There's not a soul in sight, yet it feels like yet I feel eyes all over us. There's not a soul in sight? Excuse me, hang on a sec. Who are these people right here? Alright, and assuming they don't consider the players actually here. Oh, they're not here anymore. There was an NPC in the background when I first logged in, but I guess they left. But who are these players? They're clearly here. I can see them. This Thancred's evil twin. Searching the scrub, you find what appears to be looking grass. Suddenly a voice rings out. Oh, a visitor! Where are you from, pray tell? Perhaps this one's hard of hearing. Ahem! What brings you here? Ah, stone deaf, how boring. Still, picking plants at our village is as good as indulging in our hospitality, and who are we to turn you away? Stay a while, stay forever. Your body begins to feel heavy. Rude. Can't even cleanse this. I'm taking you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. Can I assume from your presence that you managed to find us some looking grass? Possessed of a furrowed tip, this peculiar plant can apparently be used to see hidden pixies. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we should be able to see through the pixie's veil of invisibility, and seeing them is the first step to dealing with them. Come, let's gather everyone and put Urianger's little trick to good use. I found the looking glass, but I ate it.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
No! We're found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable!
Oh!
Play with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
Oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Il Mheg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Should we?
Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand, or 2, or 3. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger, Pixie's honor.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
Pixie's looking at Alphino and his sister and are like, look, twins! How delightful! And this one looks like a small bitch! Yes, indeed. Alright. Sul Ewan. Bye, Bubble. Oh, look at me, I have a task for you! Lidrelan is our beloved village, and we want it to always look lovely. And it can't look lovely without flowers blooming, and no flowers bloom lovelier than Everblooms. So, here are some Everbloom seeds. Take them and sow them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as a dimple, yes? That's right, guys. On today's episode of Dragon Ball Z, we get to plant flowers. What does this one want? Oh, I'm so hungry I may faint. Fruit, a little fruit will set me all right. Will you go and fetch some for me? Just outside the village you'll find a hillock, and 2 great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render out their sweet succulent burdens. Alright, let's start with this one over here, I guess, and work our way around. They are perfectly cromulent. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to click through that. There used to be a city of mortals here. A great big bustling place called Verbert or Bevert or some such. But the Sin Eaters came and everyone disappeared. Since then, we Pixies have been living here, and we've given the old houses our touch. Lovely, don't you think? I mean, I guess. Doesn't look bad. I imagine this is probably an ether current. Yeah. I'll also give it an earring. Give a shit do any of that, but. I'll just pick it up in case we run into the NPC. These seeds will grow into an enchanted grass that, true to its name, produces ever-blooming flowers. Look at this Ahriman. Jimmy, would you date an Ahriman for $40? This is a little more out of the way than I thought it was going to be. Probably not. Alright. This is the wind dude. I don't want to run all the way over here. I know I got it because I already ran over here. Alright, so we gotta go. Oh, this is a neat building. Anyway, we gotta go over here because we gotta say shit and say chat for this dude, but you can't be mounted when you do it. So we gotta go /say, hey, can give. Also, I like that this fucking Pixie's name is Ken. Do you think that Alphino is a small bitch? Squeal, squeal. Beaver Lake Creature. Sorry, we're not reading this as just side quest nonsense that we're not going to be bothering with. Okay. I'm only here to get the, Alright, I'm only here to get the, ether current, so that mattered nothing to me. Speaking of ether currents, is there one nearby? Okay, there is one to the north. 563 ohms, so not near us right now. Yeah, how do you think the fairies feel about a gigantic mechanical warrior just going into their area? Also, do you think their magic would work on a mechanical person? Hard to say. Also, I'm not 100% certain if fairies and pixies are the same thing in this world. Alright. So, like I said, the main reason we did that quest is primarily just because we needed the we need the ether currents because I want to be able to fly in this zone just like the other zones. Believe it or not, guys, we've actually seen 4 of the 6 zones already. Oh. So the gemstone trader is a new thing that we talked about briefly. Essentially, what you can do is, well, Well, save up gemstones, and you can buy riding maps, materials, glamour prisms, glamour dispellers, and some cards. But the important and some housing items. The important thing is the riding map. It'll let you have faster mount speed here, but I think it's only when grounded. Anyway, you get the gemstones from doing fates, and yeah. Mortal, hear my plea. Our precious children are thirsty, and I need you to bring them water. Who are our children, you ask? Why, they are the leafmen you see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? Now, you'll need to go to Longmere Lake to draw the water. Once you have it, see that our children have a good drenching. Oh, but be warned, the froth make their home in the lake, and they tend to play rough, so have care. Of course the froth live in the lake, and of course they play rough. Hey, continue. A bug comes tumbling out. Down with the fruit. A soldier crawler. You can't even see the damn thing. This area is just naturally very bright on purpose. Hold back, and you're gonna be in trouble. Head moth. Here's our bell tree. Here's another one. Flare time! Okay. That's that. I think we have one more thing we gotta do. Over here. And that's draw water from this lake. You can actually go underwater in the lake too. And see more parts of the city. Some quests get you to go down there for the pixies. They weren't that tough. Give the water to the leafmen. Okay, and the leafmen are like directly ahead of us. Okay. So I like Il Mheg as a song. I particularly like it later on, though. I'm not a big fan of the Pixie quest signs, but the Pixies aren't that bad. More of an annoyance than anything. Pristine water drawn from Longmere Lake. Okay, hop on. Oh. Okay, so we will water the leafmen. Let's continue again. Continue always feels so slow when it's on the ground, but it's not moving at it any different in the speed, really. You guys have Pharaoh seeds in chat. I caught a bunch of Pharaoh seeds this weekend. Pokemon Go. You've given water to our children? Oh, thank you very much. They're all very dear to us. They wandered into Il Mheg as stray mortals, but we grew attached to them and decided to take them in. You and yours would have been our children too, but the enchantment didn't catch as well as we'd hoped. It's never too late, of course. Yeah, so these are all like people who have been transformed. Thrilling. You're done sowing the seeds? Thank you! This shall help Leader Land live up to its name, which means Flower House, in case you weren't aware. We weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in a lush forest. It was beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually we found a place that men had abandoned. Together with our fellow Fey folk, we decided to make it our new home. The Land of Everlasting Spring. This is our home, and it could be yours too. Forever and ever and ever. I'm gonna have to pass on that. Where's the last turn? Oh, it's at this house over here. Okay. Draw the water underwater. I'm so hungry. Did you get the fruit? Bell fruit, the sweet and succulent fruit of the bell tree. It's favored by pixies. Oh, thank you ever so much. You saved me. Yeah, saved me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. Ah, you've done me a great service, mortal. If there's one thing we pixies are serious about, it's having fun. Dull and painful things? Hate them! Sin Eaters are dull and painful both, so we hate them especially. You mortals try to fight those monstrosities, but there's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. Hey there, Thancred. Unto the truth. How goes it, Miro? No, a mix of menial tasks and pranks. Yes, that pretty much sums up my own experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name. How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same. A little. I doubt they have any intentions of releasing us in the near future. Urianger once told me a story about the pixies. They're born from the souls of those who died as children, so it is believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains imprinted on their souls. And so they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon literature examining a similar subject. The soul was likened to a core that resides in the ether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings as sprites or arcane entities. Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates along with the ether that is composed of the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the corporeal realm, either by the will of its owner or by the means of certain arts. In time, the soul may regather ether unto itself to presume another form, or find newly emerged life in which to abide. The pixies may be one such instance of this. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? I think you've become that which you most feared, brother dearest. However the pixies may have come into being, if we leave them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate new terms with the creatures, but where to begin? It seems that we would need to at least one among them to sympathize with us. And of course, your choice. Did any of you encounter a pixie who seemed ever faintly amenable to reason? Not during my chores, perhaps. What? you knew a Pixie from before. Not only are you acquainted, but you've entered into a pact. You might have mentioned this sooner. At any rate, I dare hope that this will offer us a way out. Without further delay then, summon this fail ool if you please. With the chat mode, say yeah, just say fail ool at the designated spot. I hope fail ool will be able to help us. Come along, Miro, summon your pixie friend. A pact with a pixie? Why am I not surprised? We're ghosts too. I suppose it makes sense on a certain level. Alright. Last say, hey. Fail Ool. Come meet my friends. One of them is a small bitch. A voice rings out in your mind. So, my sapling has finally remembered about her lovely branch. But with such a half-hearted call, she may as well lock me off and cast me aside. I have no sapling. Okay. Hey, Fail Ool, I need you to come meet this small bitch. Oh, that didn't count. Okay. Oh, I need it. Instead of there, we'll do. Please, Fail, I need you to come meet this small bitch. There we go. Is that your idea? A fervent call? A sudden log could do it with more fire. Hey, Vector. Welcome. Alright. Oh, loveliest of branches. Please grant your succor. Not to the small bitch. That didn't count. So what if I just take out not to the small bitch? But that didn't count either. So what am I missing? Please grant. Oh, I see what I'm missing. There we go.
You're late! Late! I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing she is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood. All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke.
But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Well. If it isn't Fail Ool, the mold feel. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, she will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone. And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of her bag all over your precious village. There'll be cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that, hmm?
All right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Thurnick to you at once.
So this is the true Il Mheg.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
Fucking Alphino is just like, you know what? Yeah, we're fucked. Like, and Alistair's just like, hey, thanks, Dick. Worry not, we shall be fine. Go and find Urianger. Send Urianger my regards and tell him to live somewhere less annoying next time. Fail Ool certainly has a way with other pixies. Like I said, I love the voice actor for Fail Ool. The person who voice actors just switches from that sweet tone to that rough, abrasive tone so easily. It's great. Anyway, guys, we're gonna take our first break. I'll be right back.